And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Jacksonville State's offense will go on the attack first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to? To make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
And the Gamecocks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you can tell it's hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
He's got him. Got room at the 35. We've seen this from this sophomore. So dangerous after he makes the grab.
Well, when you're running the drag route against man coverage like that, as a quarterback, you got to put the ball out in front of your target. And when you do that, you give the guy a chance to then advance the football up the field, pick up a first down like they did right there.
They're going to run it. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there.
There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
On target. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the ground with the back. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
They did a really good job of setting the tone and stringing that drive together. It was a long drive. They needed to convert some specific spots. They did it, and here's how they ended it. With physicality, punching him in the mouth, opening this game with a statement, and they got the early lead.
They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll bring it back. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So Colorado State's offense will take the field for the first time. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country. But when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going. So it's got to be a team effort because then he can really be at his best.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
This one, knowing that we're going to see some tempo, they've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Just feeds the running back. Got the first down and more. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. And the Rams racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Wow, 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
The Rams have it with a 1st and 10.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now...
Breaks into the open. Smashes through the tackle. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Working that left side now. Touchdown, Colorado State. All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So on this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action. It sets up the RP.
Gashing the knee on the right. The 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Colorado State takes over. The Ram offense returns to the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. And the Rams come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Brings it down on the right side. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. There are penalties you sort of forget about, and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Looking deep. Makes the catch down the right side. Open spaces. Touchdown Rams. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. The extra point here would tie the game.
And how about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, or number 3's coming soon.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on home. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Oh, he's got some space. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Red pass, it's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Gamecocks in a good spot here with second and short. On the ground, it's Williamson. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
To the air, it's Montgomery. Makes the grab. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Absolutely nothing settled, deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. They're going to run it. Inside the 30. There he goes. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now. And the Gamecocks have it in scoring position on first and goal. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's a really nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator because you just had an explosive run getting you down close to the goal line. I think everybody on defense was expecting them to just turn around and hand it off again. Not the case. Now you go pass. Really nice catching the defense off guard, and they get the touchdown. Bang, bang, 2 points.
He'll start the return inside his spot. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Rams want to crank the tempo.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage.
And down he goes back at the 3.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure.
Turning it on. Gets it past the marker. Inside the 30. Inside the... And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Colorado State.
What a big-time run. He's still running. Over 90 yards. That's one of those when you're running to the end zone, you're looking behind you, you're looking on the Jumbotron to see if anybody's going to catch it, and nobody's going to catch him on that huge touchdown run.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. These two offenses have been outstanding in the early going, and that ramps up the pressure to put something on the board every time you touch it.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Quick release on the RPO. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And now on second down for this offense. Wants to throw again. Quickly complete. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
Nice job there by the receiver on the out route, not telegraphing where he's going. You can't be peeking to the outside, giving the defender an opportunity to break.
There he goes. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. The Gamecocks come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Looking downfield, it's Montgomery. Another incompletion on third down.
They've done a nice job marching the football down the field to get into this position in the red zone. You throw an incomplete on third down, so the question now, are you going for a touchdown, try to pay this drive off, or are you just going to take the points?
He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12.
Well, they came into this game believing they could run the football in critical down and distances, and they did it right there on that fourth down.
And the Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Gonna run it. It's Savage. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for 6. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. Fit it in the window for the score.
And this connection is on fire to start the season. Not 1, not 2, 3 games in a row he's got a receiving touchdown. They continue to find the playmaker, and I don't think it's going to end after game 3.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. Louisville has the lead right now, but it's not like Lamar Jackson is under center out there today, which might explain why this one is so close. They're up by 11 over North Texas. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. Gets it out fast. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready.
Finds his big tight end. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. And the Rams moving quickly to the line.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Finds his man. It's Galloway. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. They'll snap it from the 30 on 1st down. And off from the shotgun. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Colorado State.
This has been a back-and-forth battle with a lot of football left to go. Really nice job executing on that rushing touchdown. If they get this extra point, this thing is all tied up.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking downfield, it's Montgomery. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Colorado State. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. He has the first and still on his feet. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Looking downfield on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Soft spot in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up-tempo. Puts it out of the air. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Caught over the middle. It's Williamson. Just feeding his pass to the defense as he gets it to the 36. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking for a man. It's Montgomery. Zings it complete to the right. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Gamecocks are in the hurry-up. Pulls and fires complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Touchdown, Gamecock! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Every coach in the country talks about finishing half strong. Man, how about that? You get the touchdown, a chance to tie this game up and take all the momentum into halftime.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Jacksonville for an entertaining first half than you? And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. And with that, let's head back to the guys at JSU Stadium.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think his play call.
And the sack all the way back at the 5.
Well, the offense obviously already in bad field position. The defense can smell blood in the water. Just look at the defenders pin their ears back and get after this quarterback. Wow.
These corners backing off a bit. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Fires to the big fella. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming.
Love the coverage and not giving up an inch defensively there. 3rd down, smothering the receiver. As soon as he caught the ball, down he went. They've got this offense pinned.
Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on home. The give to the tailback. Breaks into the open. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Right back to the well. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Gamecocks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The give to the back. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
Man, and you see those sticks, and you're like, dude, 3rd and short, I just got to fall forward and get the 1st down, Palmer, but the defense comes up big and gets the stop.
So on offense, don't overthink this one. 4th and inches, just line up something easy. You know you can execute in your sleep and go keep this drive going.
The Gamecocks are rolling down the field. Got enough for the 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
1st down. Physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to...
Touchdown, Gamecocks! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Complete in the middle. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. The Rams will hustle to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Here's the handoff. Runs through a tackle. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down and 2nd and 4. The offense in hurry-up mode.
Positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that, and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch, man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the 1st down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Rams looking to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the catch, and he will score. Touchdown, Rams. Looking for the tie with the extra point. He has been surgical. precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Oh, what vision! Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown! Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. The give on the inside. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And you got to do a better job up front right there. That run was doomed from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back gets hit as soon as he gets the football. Hard to succeed as a running back when you get the ball and you get clumped.
Brought down at the 16-yard line, and that will likely bring out the punt team. The Rams will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looks it in at the 40. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Tight end now in motion. Leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Here he goes breaking the pocket. It falls incomplete and will change ends of the field to get things started back up. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. Chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. This time it's complete. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. It's Montgomery. He's got it on the move. He's run out of bounds after the big game, and they are in business. First and goal. So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they can score and bleed the clock. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short.
And you could tell that the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Makes the grab on the left. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
A good start by this offense. Something positive on the first play. The drive is good. Listen, the hill is large, right? Like this, we need 2 scores. We got to have 2 touchdowns to get back in this game. We got to be aggressive. We got to take shots, but obviously not put the football at risk.
He'll keep it himself. Still on his feet at the 35. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Colorado State. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that ACC matchup that has just gone final. Miami was able to finish off a close one in South Florida today. They did just enough both offensively and defensively to come away with the dub. Hey, survive and advance.
Touchdown, Jacksonville State. Special teams proving to be special. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And he's in for the 2nd score of the game. My goodness. Note to self, kickoff team. Don't kick it to him anymore. Squib it, kick it to the other guy. Just don't let that guy touch it again.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Plows through the defense. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Gonna run it. It's Galloway. Oh, he's got a chance. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. And the Rams want to move quickly.
Yeah, it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Rams come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And this is why coaches get paid the big bucks. Tough decision on your own. Trust my defense.
Snagged out of the air. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. And the Rams are moving quickly down the field.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these first.
It's picked off, and they ruined the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The give and tick, 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 tick. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. It'll be 3rd and long. Quarterback extends the play. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. And the Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Here's the pressure. Trying to make magic with his feet. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. A really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the first down.
To the air on second down. Got a man. Really good pickup on second down there. Leaves them with 3rd and 2. The Rams headed quickly to the line. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Grabbed behind the line. It's Ball. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Rams come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Wants to go up top. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Oh, they're after him. Makes the catch. It's Ball. Will not get close. Tackled at the 28-yard line. It's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the 4th down stop.
After being stopped there on 4th down, this game's pretty much over. They were going to have to go down in a 2-minute situation and put at least 7 up on the board. They couldn't get it done. Things just haven't gone their way. It's been that type of day today. They're going to leave the stadium with the loss.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to throw. It's Montgomery. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
He's open on the right. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the 4th quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on first down. Better job on second down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls in.
They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it. They should be able to kneel this one out. The Gamecocks have moved it inside the 20. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Hauls it in. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Savage. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to... Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. After this, it'll be a wrap. Quarterback making adjustments. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Someone say run out the clock. Someone say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
On the move from inside his 5. No more room to run. They make the tackle right there, and the clock is at 0, and that's how this one will end.